right, we talked about, I think I went all over this. Okay, a couple quick things. I highlighted there quality over quantity because, again, if you're just in 500 different things, you start to really question how committed you truly can be to those things that you're involved in. So having a handful of things that you really do and you really do well, I think is much more significant than trying every club and organization and doing 10 things after school. Really commit yourself and really try to be the best you can be in that one certain area. And how are you spending your free time? Like I said, there is no magic thing. It's just, oh, we're doing this. Do you go home every day and play video games, or are you out doing something to invest in yourself or in your community? Video games are great to an extent. There are lots of careers you can make out of those, but start doing that. Start building this. Start looking into coding. Okay, so whatever that might be, if that's your passion, go with it. A couple other things. Do you have a unique perspective or experience that you can build on? Another example of a current senior lost a family member to a drug overdose when he was young, and he and his family have committed themselves to raising awareness in Hall County about the dangers of drug overdoses, and he spoke here at school last year, and he speaks around the community, and that's just a tragic thing that he then has turned into something he cares very seriously about and goes and raises awareness. So that's a great example of something happening in our community as well here at Lakeview. So anytime you can connect to a career interest or something through community service, that's wonderful. I'll talk about community service in a minute. But when you can combine community service with something you care about, how awesome is that? So if you're interested in being a veterinarian, go work at the animal shelter or the Humane Society. I have a friend student right now who is a dancer. She's a ballet ballerina and is also into biomedical engineering. An interesting combination, but she's working with a local prosthetic company on how to create a point prosthetic so that an amputee would be able to still participate in the sport that she loves so much, the art that she participates in. So little things like that when you can bridge, and if you need ideas, you're like, gosh, well, I love this, what do I do? Let's brainstorm, let's come up with some things and kind of get you going, and you know what, if it doesn't work out, totally fine. You try, you hit a roadblock, and you reevaluate. But I just encourage you to continue to think big, because that's what probably, like I said, if you're looking at competitive admissions, that's really going to make the difference at the end of the day. Why would they choose you over someone with a very similar profile? Okay, and that can make all the difference. So summers. Who's starting to plan their summer? Because I definitely am. I am excited. Summers are great for relaxing, and you need that. You so need that rest and rejuvenation and vacation, and I believe 100% in that. But there is some time where you can continue to invest in yourself and in your future. So, is it a great time for community service? Part-time job? Some of you have come to me with these flyers and these invitations for summer programs, and they're very fancy and medical, I don't know what they're called, youth leadership days and all of that. Any of those summer programs are great. If what they're offering speaks to you as, this is amazing, this is something I've always dreamed of doing, a lot of times they try to sell them as, it'll really good on a college application. Yes, but so do a lot of other things that could be much closer to home and not cost quite as much money. So if you're looking at those, take that into account. It's not an end-all be-all, yes, I've got to do this for college, because there are so many things you can do. So just kind of keep that in mind. Shadowing and internships. If there's a career field that you are even remotely interested in, and you know someone who maybe works in that field, and you can come to them and say, hey, is there anything I can do, even for a couple of days in the summer, or a week in the summer? Can I volunteer at your front desk and file papers just to be in that environment and see what it's like to be working there every single day for an extended sort of period of time? The hospital volunteer program is a wonderful program. One of my favorite things a former student said was, I filed stuff in the library for doctors, and that was so not glamorous and not what I wanted to do, but I knew that I was helping at some point along the road, that was a resource that doctors could go to, and to me that made a difference. So just kind of thinking of ways you can make an impact. Travel is also great, exposing yourself to other parts of this country or the world, depending on what you have access to do. Even travel around your own state. There are lots of places in Georgia that maybe you're not familiar with, and there are some service options and things like that even here in our backyard. So just keep that in mind. Just what are you doing to invest in yourself or the community around you?